Hey, welcome everyone. Today we're going to Germany. So we're meeting Jake and he's showing us his little slice of Germany. So welcome, Jake.
Hi, well, thank you for having me, ladies. Today we are in the small village of Hohenschwangau, which is just near the town of Füssen and only about 15 minutes away from the border of Tyrol or the border of Austria. And it's home to one of our most favorite sites. You guys ready? There she
Yeah.
is. You can just see in the background Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein was a dream of Ludwig II. He spent 16 years building that castle, but he never finished it. And sadly, 3 floors of it, when you come to see the castle itself, you don't actually get to go in. And he died in financial ruins under very mysterious circumstances on June 13th, 1886, with his castle unfinished. But there it is. We have Neuschwanstein here, but we're not done. As you can see, the farmers have yet to cut the fields, so they're absolutely gorgeous. I love traveling to Bavaria in spring because all the fields are different colors every day. You just had to drive down them or around them. And then back behind me, of course, you can see another castle. That's Hohenschwangau Castle. Hohenschwangau is where Ludwig II spent most of his childhood. And that castle, the original castle, dates back to the 12th century. In fact, Martin Luther, he hid there after having an audience with the Holy Roman Emperor. And of course, he was one voice against many, as the Holy Roman Emperor told him. A lot of people thought he was going to be killed, but he ended up hiding there and then making his way to Innsbruck, and from Innsbruck all the way north to Saxony, where he was given the protection of the Duke of Saxony. The castle that you see today, though, was rebuilt in the middle of the 1800s by Maximilian II, the father of the guy who builds that castle, Ludwig II. And in fact, Ludwig all the way north, spent a lot of his childhood right there with his mother and his brother Otto, right over there. But we're not done. My little slice of heaven, as they say. Over here, let's see if I can get a view of it. This is actually one of my favorite little sites here, and a neat little story. I don't know if you guys can see, but back there, there's another, see if I'm pointing in the right direction, another little castle on a hill behind the trees. And that is actually a Turnen Taxis family castle. If you guys know anything about the Taxis family were tasked by the Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand in the 1500s to start delivering mail within the Holy Roman Empire. Ferdinand's grandfather had tasked the heralds of the Holy Roman Empire to deliver mail for him. Heralds would go from town to town and make announcements for kings, going doot, 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 with their horn. And then when Ferdinand took control after his grandfather's death, he tasked the Taxis family, who had delivered mail for the Pope, to come north here to the Holy Roman Empire and deliver mail in this region. They did a really good job, and they made deals with hotels. And so when you guys travel to Europe, you probably have heard of the post hotels. Those were where the Taxis family would drop their mail off, but also drop their people off, because they became coach drivers, driving people and delivering mail and making announcements for kings. And still to this day, if we need somebody to pick us up, we still yell taxi. And that's where we get the term from the Taxis family. One last look, guys. There's Neuschwanstein, our most favorite site, the inspiration for the Sleeping Beauty castle in Disney's cartoon. Walt Disney himself came here with one of his artists and their 2 wives. They were here making deals with production and film studios in Europe in the 1930s. And after leaving Munich, where the very famous Munich film and production studio was and still is today, the same studio that brought us The Never-Ending Story with Falkor, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, The Good One with Gene Wilder, and Das Boot, another great movie. After leaving there, they made their way to Switzerland, which is actually about an hour in that direction. But en route, they stopped right here. And that's when Disney got inspired. And there she is. If you guys wish to come see Neuschwanstein, I highly suggest doing it. And I love coming at this time of year because just look how pretty the fields are. It is just a magical time, but you do have to worry about that. It does rain a lot around here.
Well, that's what makes it all green and beautiful. Oh, wow. This is amazing, Jake. Thank you.
Exactly. You're welcome. You are welcome. One last good look.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
All
you
right.
guys visit anytime.
All right. Thanks for sharing with us, Jake. We'll put Jake's link in the video if you would want to contact him. He gives amazing tours. And take care, everyone. Thanks.